welcome to this video. So this is going to be part 4 of this series that I'm doing. I started blocking the squares that I started making, that I made already, but I found some more yarn that I'm going to be using. I found this yarn, and this is called Coral, and I'm gonna be using this. And then I found this. Now I don't know what shade this is. I think like a baby pink, but I'm not sure. And then we have this green. Now I know these are two different greens, but these are, I thought they look the same, but they're not apparently. But this is the green I found. I also found this dark green. Now this doesn't feel like acrylic, because acrylic yarn is much softer and it's less rough. So if this is like acrylic, then I don't know. I thought this was acrylic yarn, but this is cotton yarn. This is sugar and cream yarn. So I'm not going to use this yarn because I don't want to have two different textures in this blanket. I also found this white yarn. This is kind of like an off-white, but not really. I found this yarn. This is like an off-white cream color, which is nice too. So I'm just going to get some squares out of this. Even though I have enough whites, I still want to have this blanket to be bright and not too dark. And then I found this is like the whitest white that I have. So I'm gonna use this in a square. And then I found this yarn. This is like pink, but I had a tint of, it kind of goes with the other yarn I found in my other square, one of my other squares, but it's pink version. I have this yarn that I have. This is more of the cream white color, but this is a little like whiter. It's not so like deep cream color. So I have these like yarns that I was going to connect all of these squares with, but I don't know yet because I'm gonna need like more than 2 skeins of this yarn. So this is kind of like a bluish color, which is really nice. Yeah, so we just have 2 skeins of those, and we're just gonna work these up into squares, or either I actually have some other yarn that I'm gonna show you guys. So yeah, and then that's all of the yarn that I did find. Here's more of that yarn, but I don't think this is the same because this yarn looks a little bit it looks a little different in my opinion. I don't know why, but it just does. So I'm going to get some crocheting done, and I will see you guys later for any updates that I have. I'm not going to crochet on camera because I want to just get like these squares done. But yeah. Hey guys, so a little update. I got some crocheting done, and we made these much squares. We only made 5, which is good. It's better than nothing, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. And I got some more pinks, like this lighter pink. I ran out of this coral color, so I added this white. And I got just a plain pink, which I thought I was gonna run out of this yarn, but I didn't, which is good. And I got like a green one done, and I have this off-white color, and then this plain white, but I ran out of the white, so I put some of this yarn with the white, which is good. which is okay because this is a scrap patchwork blanket anyways, so it don't matter. But yeah, I'm just gonna figure that out. I'm gonna come back when I have a little update, and hopefully I'll have the color that I'm gonna connect all of the squares with figured out, because I want to do that. So I also have this other color. I have this color. This is like, sorry, there's some yarn, but I have this yarn that I might add with like but this is like a weight 5, I think, so it's a little chunkier than originally the yarn that I originally used, so I might not use this yarn. I don't know. I have some other yarn that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I'm gonna figure that out, and once I figure that out, I will, I guess, get back to you guys. So yeah. Hey guys, it's been a minute. Okay, it's the next day, and I did some crocheting today at my mom. I got some done. I did 5 squares today, and they're upstairs. But I'm gonna crochet some more. Got my yarn project bag, and I'm gonna use up this yarn. And I have both of my hooks because I'm gonna double strand these two. This green, so it'll be like a green square. I have this white, so I'm gonna use that. I did have some purple yarn, but I got that. I used that all for a square, so I'm gonna just crochet more today. Like after I've done crocheting, I am gonna count my squares, because the last time I had 100. No, I had like 98, but I crocheted 2 more, so now I have 100 squares. But I have 105 now, because I did 5 today and I did 2 last night, so we have a little bit left to go. But I'm gonna eat something right now, and I'm gonna crochet outside on the porch. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that, and like how I'm doing on my little project here, this blanket. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some more crocheting, get some crocheting done, and I'm outside right now. You guys know in the last clip I was crocheting. I did get this square done. And I like it. I always like double stranding yarns together because it just looks better for some reason. Compared to a plain square. So that's what I did. Just a plain white square right now. But I was working with this yarn here and I'm trying to get this done, this finished off as well. But I have some green on there, but that's like almost done too as well. So I'm just going to be crocheting with this. I already have the center done, so I'm just gonna be doing this, crocheting with this square, and then I'm just going to be crocheting when I'm ready to go back inside. So yeah. Okay guys, so now that we have 2 squares, we have these 2 made up, I think I'm gonna go inside now because kind of like ready to go. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with getting good angles because I'm trying to learn how to get like good angles. I'm trying to learn those angles, okay? So we have 2 squares made. And now I think we have about, this is 108 because I had made one before I left the house, and then I made 5 when I went to my mom's, and then this is 2, so that's, we have 108 squares made up, which is pretty good, honestly. So I'm gonna go inside and I will see you guys whenever I see you guys. We have this much yarn left. I'm just gonna be pairing this yarn with other yarns basically because I want to get this done. But we have this much white left. I'm gonna get this done too because I want more white in this blanket and not so much dark colors. And I already know how I'm gonna like lay all of the squares out already, so I don't really have to like go through anything. I think I know what color I'm gonna like do, like to put all of the squares together, because I want this blanket to have some color and some texture, if that makes sense. So that's basically what I want to do. I want to go inside and yeah, so I will see you guys later. Hey guys, okay, so a little update. I made some more, but I didn't make any more squares. Yeah, but I have this square. I have a couple of these that were made. I made a long time ago, and I'm just going to, I don't know why this one looks weird. Like, why does it look weird? But I have this one. It looks weird right there, but I have that. And then I had some other ones. It was like more. But I just added a row of, what's it called? Of this like white color around it, and so I can finish the row. I added that, and then I added 2 more with the white around the edge, and yeah, and thankfully they all like fits to the other squares that I've been making. So if I take one, then they will fit. They fit perfectly like together. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I was just crocheting. I was on the phone with my friend and we were just chatting. But now we have 115 squares done, which I'm so excited about, so that we don't have to crochet a lot more. Now we have to do our math. 115 minus 140, or 140 minus 115. So I'm gonna do my math, and I'm gonna try not to use a calculator or anything like that, but I'm gonna go fill my bottle up. And hey guys, so it's the next day. It's currently, I don't even know what time it is, but I crocheted some squares. I only got 2 done. These are the 2 I got done. I just finished off the green yarn, and I still have a lot of the white yarn that I paired the green with. But this is how much green I have left. So I'm probably gonna pair this, like add this to my little scraps of, you know, other yarn. So I didn't even eat breakfast, so I'm probably gonna go eat breakfast. Well, it's not breakfast time anymore, but I still wanna, I'm still counting it as breakfast. This is how much white I have left. It's going by pretty fast, and I'm just gonna keep pairing this yarn with other yarns that are thinner than Red Heart or like a weight 4 yarn, because I'm gonna take yarn gone. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then I will catch you guys later. Yeah. And so update, I got some yarn. So So I got this like purple color, and I'm gonna use this yarn for like some of the rest of the squares. I got this brown too that I'm gonna use. I have this brown, like a multicolored brown that I'm gonna use. Also this orange, which is really nice. This is a really nice shade of orange. So I'm gonna go get the blue that I had because I definitely dropped it somewhere. Okay, so this is the blue that I got. I'm gonna use this because it was calling my name and it's a small ball. Anyways, I'm gonna use these yarns up and yeah, get some squares from this. And I still have this white yarn too that I'm gonna use. And yeah, so this should be fun. Yeah. Hey guys, a little update that I have. I made 2 squares from the last clip. I made this one. I love how this one works up, like I like it a lot. I still have a little bit of this yarn left, but we're just gonna get it done, okay? I made this one. I ran out of this blue yarn, so I added some of this brown multicolored, which I like both of these squares. They're like really nice. So now I'm gonna continue crocheting, and I am just gonna be crocheting away today. Yeah. So I will see you guys when I see you guys. Okay guys, this is probably gonna be my last update for right now. But I made 7 square, well I made 6. I made this orange one. I also made this, this is giving creamsicle vibes. Yeah, I made that one. But oh, we made 7. Oh, I'm on my 8th square. But these are all of the squares I made, which is pretty good. Okay. I didn't even know we have 7. So I'm on my 8th square right now, and I'm using this purple color with this white because I thought the purple by itself would be like a good like side, but it feels too thin, so that's why I'm doubling it with the white so that it could be a little thicker. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start on this square and I'll meet you guys, well, see you guys later. So yeah. Okay, so a little bit later in the day, and I have a lot of updates right now. So I just got finished doing 2 squares. These are the ones I made. This one is like a yellowish color, but I double shaded with white, and we have a plain solid white square. And then I also got this this tan yarn that I'm gonna do a square with, and I'm just gonna do one more square with these 2 colors, you know. And then I have these 2, which I'm going to put together also and get them done. But we have, I don't know, but we're on our 130, we have 133 squares done, and I'm going to, by the way, I'm put a picture of the layout of what I'm doing basically and how it's going to like look. But we're doing 140 squares. We're doing 10 across and 14 going up or down, either way. I saw this flower, it was like in the basement and stuff, but I had this like flower that I was going to put on the square, but I didn't like how I did it. I wanted to add like a row to it, but I don't like how it looks, so we're just not doing that anymore. But yeah, so that's a little update for now. I have this much of this white left, so I'm gonna just add that to this ball of yarn, because randomly I'm like, after all of my scraps or like yarn is left from like the skein of yarn, I add it together so that all of my scraps can be like in one square. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go crochet and yeah. So I have a little bit about update. I got done. I had to take the squares that I already blocked off the blocking board, and I just put more on. All I have to do now is make 5 more, which I'm so. Well, we have 4 more, I think. But we are really at 135 squares. I might have to count, cause like, I don't know, this is like the exactly 135, because I kind of messed up with. I'm going to, after I'm currently crocheting one right now. After I'm done with that one, I am going to finish those, and I'm gonna do all the, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but like all of the squares that we have blocked, we have this much blocked, we have all of this, and then we have that in the back. And this is like a tall stack as well, so we have a lot, a little bit to go. That's only like 5 more, but it's fine. It's fine. I might have to count my squares, but yeah. Yeah, and this water bottle was like full, but now it's not full no more. I used most of the water that was in here, so yeah. But I did write how many I'm gonna do. Like, I'm doing 13 by 15. because I wrote it down. Yes, I did. And we had so 15 across, not 15 across, 13 across, and then 15 down or up, either way. But I'm gonna basically like do 5 more, and then I'm gonna count all of them as I go, like as I'm like connecting all of the squares, because or like as I'm laying all of them out. Because I want this to be right. I want it to be right, okay? So if this is not right, if I don't have 140 or less, if I have 140 or less or more, then I'm gonna be mad, okay? But I'm going to go and finish crocheting these little amount of squares I have left, and then we can block the rest of them that we need to block, and then tomorrow we can just connect them. Start actually connecting the squares together. So I will see ya tomorrow. So I'm sitting on the floor because I've been like wanting to sit on the floor for like I don't know, like how long? I don't know. But I'm gonna use these 2 colors, the orange and yellow, okay? And I'm gonna double stitch them together because I feel like they were like cute. So I'm gonna do that. And you know, I'm on my 36 square. This is gonna be my 36 square. So after this, we're gonna make 3 more squares, and then we'll be done. We will be done, okay? Then we're gonna attach all of them. But before I do start, to use. Alright, I'm gonna use this color. It's like a dark blue color. And I'm gonna use this yarn to attach all of the squares together because, listen, I've decided that, okay? I've decided that I'm gonna do that. And if this is not enough, then, oh well, I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna use a different color because I can't be crocheting anymore. I can't crochet like on this blanket. I need this blanket to be done, okay? I need all of these squares to be done before my birthday, and I have a feeling that we're gonna beat that. Okay, we're gonna beat that little goal of ours because my birthday's on Saturday, and we only have 2 days. 3 days. Yeah, 3 days to make these like 3/4 squares. So we better get started on the squares, or well, the square I said I was going to do. So yeah. Okay, so we are done with the square. See how it turned out to be. I'm probably gonna take a picture tomorrow in better lighting, but to show you guys like what it really looks like, because you can't really tell on camera because it's kind of bad lighting right now. But I have these 3 yarns left, and I'm just gonna like crochet like a square, single square with this, and then I will be done. That will probably be my last square for tonight because I'm tired. Well, not tired, but I'm tired of crocheting, okay? Even though we have like 3 more left to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm not gonna go to bed, but I'm just gonna see you guys tomorrow for the last part of this video, and then the next video is gonna be me hopefully finally connecting the squares. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It is the next day, and we're gonna get these last 2 squares done. Okay, so I'm gonna find the color that I want to use for the square that I'm about to make. I have some yarn in here that I'm gonna use. I have these 2 skeins left. So I'll probably use this for a square or something. And then I have this yellow left that I'm gonna use for a skein. I mean a square too. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna focus on today, making the last 2 squares. You guys know that I lost my 5.5mm hook, and so my twin, she's at the location where I lost it at, and she's going to try and find it because I want her to find that hook. I want my 5.5mm hook, right? So I'm going to basically crochet, and I am going to update you guys on like how it goes, and yeah. A little update on the square. This I crochet like the base of the square, and this is how it looks. This is how it looks with some like yellow and the purple together. It looks really nice, to be honest, and I'm gonna just keep going with it because I really like it. So that is a little update. I finished the squares. I finished the last 2 squares. Show you guys a little crooked. I finished the last 2 squares. This is how this one came out. I really like this one a lot. The other one, I like how this one came out as well. I double stranded the purple and this pink, and you can't really like see the pink that well, but but I like this square. Okay, so now we can block these ones. These are the last two I have to block. And then we will be done, and later I'm gonna walk down to the square. That's where my sister is. I'm gonna walk down there because I want to see if I can find my hook. I want to see if I can find my hook myself because yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can find my hook myself because yeah. I'm gonna block these squares and then yeah.